I'm Veronica with Daily Foods, and today I'm going to share with you how I like to cook shishito peppers in a cast iron wok on my stove. So let's get started. Alright, these are shishito peppers. I purchased this package from Trader Joe's. This is an Asian variety of pepper. They are usually not very spicy, but occasionally you'll get one that is actually very spicy, so definitely keep that in mind. They have a nice kind of mild sweet flavor, and they're really delicious when they're sauteed and dipped in some soy sauce with rice vinegar. So that's how we're going to prepare them today. First, let's wash them in my washing bowl in the sink. Okay, my quick way to wash produce in the sink is with this ingredient called grapefruit seed extract. This is a liquid concentrate that you can purchase on Amazon. I'll share a link below in the description. But basically all I do is I pour about 10 drops of this food grade edible liquid into a jar. And then I put a little bit of fresh water. Then I take my produce and pour it into that solution and just swish it around. I find that the grapefruit seed extract just kind of easily takes away any residue and really nicely cleans the produce without much effort. Alright, so you just kind of swish it around in there. And that's it. Okay, let's get these cooking. Cooking these shishito peppers is super simple because there's no chopping and no prep involved except for washing them off. So you're going to basically throw the entire peppers into your skillet or your wok with a little bit of olive oil. This is optional if you don't want to use it, but I do like to do this because we're kind of trying to fry these shishito peppers slightly in the oil. Then, as a dipping sauce, I simply combine equal parts tamari, which is like soy sauce, but it's a little bit more condensed flavor. But you can use soy sauce, and rice vinegar. So I just do equal parts of these two ingredients into a small dish, and this is going to be the dipping sauce for the shishito peppers after they've finished sauteing. Try and say that 5 times fast. Okay, let's saute our shishito peppers. This whole recipe really only takes about 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, to cook these shishito peppers, I like to use my cast iron wok. This is just like a little mini wok that you can use over a gas stove like this one. If you have an electric stove, I honestly don't really recommend using a wok because the heat won't disperse well enough. But with a flame, it's really possible to cover the whole sides of or almost the whole sides of the wok and use the wok the way it was intended. If you don't have a wok or you don't have a gas stove, just simply use a skillet and that is just fine as well. But I'm just gonna turn on the stove to about a pretty high heat so that the heat can warm up the sides of the wok. Then I'm just going to dump all of my shishito peppers into the wok. And I'm just going to let this saute for about 5 to 7 minutes with about 1 tablespoon of olive oil. The cooking utensils that you want to use for a wok are 2 cooking utensils as opposed to just 1 that you would normally use for a skillet. You're going to want 2 utensils. You're going to take those 2 utensils and use them kind of like salad tongs or salad utensils to just stir all the vegetables in the wok like this. Okay, so we're just going to let this cook and I'll show you what this looks like. Alright, the shishito peppers are definitely popping. This has been about 4 minutes cooking on a high heat. Just going to kind of saute them around. I'm just waiting for them to start to brown and wilt a little bit. So they are definitely starting to brown a little bit. Okay, if it starts to splatter, you can use like a splatter guard like this, and that'll help prevent the splattering of the oil in your face, okay? You don't have to use this, but it definitely can be helpful if you're trying to avoid hot oil in your face. And this is what they look like after 7 minutes. Sauteing on high heat, you can see some of the moisture is already starting to come out of them, and some of them are already starting to brown. So we're almost done. We're gonna give it another 2 minutes. All right, 9 minutes into this is what we got for shishito peppers. Some of them are nice and browned on the sides. Some of them are still a little bit green. You can kind of decide how you want to enjoy these. Any way that you want is fine. So I'm just going to stop the cooking process now, and we're going to try them. Okay. These are a really great little appetizer. They're also just like a really delicious way to get some extra nutrition into your diet. I like to serve these with rice and cooked tofu. So these are super hot. Should I try it? I don't know, I'm a little nervous, but okay, let's try it. I'm just gonna dip this in my tamari and rice vinegar. Mmm. Mmm. They're so good. This dipping sauce is so delicious with these. Mmm. I wonder if this is a spicy one. Mm. All right, so there you have it. Cooked shishito peppers. I'm gonna go finish this bowl now. I hope you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more Meal Prep School. See you next time. Bye.